wants your blessing. Oh, y'all, come on now. But you ask, how are we to return? So the question is, will a man rob God? You better know he will. So you ask, well then, how do we rob you? Do you not know highway robbery goes on in all churches at the offering time, Sunday in and Sunday out? There's God with his anthropomorphic hands held up high. As we stick God.
You're more kicked out if you don't tithe than sleeping with someone in the church. You're kicked out if you don't tithe than trying to beat someone up in the church. You're kicked out if you don't tithe than trying to go against the neck of the pastor. They'll still sit you down for that, but you're kicked out if you don't get money. And we don't need, I don't know why this is not looked at like the lottery system that it is, because everyone, the main thing I hear is it always works for me. If that's the case, why didn't it work for Israel? But I guess we'll get into that.
Do you not know that the Lord's been keeping me longer before I met y'all? And after I'm gone, he's still gonna keep me? Come on now, y'all with me? Hey man, it's not about that. It's about, well, you say I don't have enough faith. You got faith. You just don't have any obedience.
Yeah, it takes money to pay a light bill. Yeah, of course. But don't be standing in the pulpit telling people that it's their religious obligation, it's their duty to keep your church building open, because that's a lie. That is a lie. It's not their responsibility. They're not under any type of biblical mandate to bring their income to a church building just because you want to keep the lights on or you want to get new chairs. That's not their problem. It's not their responsibility. If they choose to give money, then yeah, that's fine. So now the question becomes, like you said, El, you alluded to it. Now the question becomes, what is the tithe and what is the tithe not? That's the bottom line. You see what I'm saying? If you're choosing to give money to a church to keep the lights on, that's on you. That's your free will. That's your choice. But you're not biblically tithing. That's what we always say. It's not a biblical tithe. So get over the religious, holding the envelope up while the pastor prays over. Get over it. Because there's nothing magical about you bringing 10% of your money to a church. It's just not.
Have any obedience. Pastor, you don't know my situation. It's fair for everybody. Right? Come on. But you ask, how do we rob you? He said, tithe and offering. You are under a curse. You done gone too far now. You are robbing me. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be meat or what? Food in my house. And the Lord is so big that he said, test me.
People are so hungry for the authentic truth of Christ that they sit in these churches, man, for years, swallowing awful foolishness and not willing to say, you know what I'm finding in this church is trash, so I'm going to go actually seek the right thing. If for some reason you decide to challenge the pastor, which most people are not going to do, most people are not going to say, well, Pastor, last year I sold $1,000, and my bank account is still in the negative, so, what's going on? They're not going to challenge the pastor to say that, and if they do, the pastor's going to say, well, you got your health, don't you?
Where's your
the
faith?
car's still running, don't you? You praying for your son's sentence to be reduced instead of getting 3 to 5, he got 1 to 2. Didn't God do something for you?
Won't he do it?